The Republic of Senegal is on the western coast of Africa. Senegal's 9.9 million people occupy an area that is around half the size of Japan. The capital, Dakar, and other cities have developed commercially. But living standards are low in the villages, and income sources were extremely limited. This is largely because of increasing desertification and soil salinity, which hamper crop growing. We go 250 kilometers southeast from Dakar. The economic situation of the people in the 9 villages of the department of Nioro-de-Rip used to be very tough. But everything started changing several years ago when all the villages participated in a project.
PRODEFI taught me what to do.
This cloth we dyed is really beautiful. We greatly appreciate what we learned from PRODEFI.
Grass never used to grow here, but it does now that we've seeded the area. It's made our life that much better.
Let's explore the PRODEFI model that helped revitalize these villages. PRODEFI is an acronym for Projet Communautaire de Développement Forestier Intégré. This means Integrated Community Forestry Development Project in English. This project ran for 5 years through January 2005 as a collaboration between the Forestry Department of Senegal's Ministry of Environment and the Japan International Cooperation Agency. The project aims to help villagers revitalize their communities themselves. Activity reviews led to the transformation of project policies into the PRODEFI model. The PRODEFI model starts its action by training residents. Training advances to the next stage after confirming the opinions and requests of villagers. Training under this model is focusing on the following points. Locally focused. Use local resources. Meet local needs. Open attendance. For many people. We interviewed Mr. Noda, who created the PRODEFI model.
僕はもうアフリカだけで10年以上セネガルの前にケニアとかタンザニアにもいたんですけども、その時に、従来ですと非常に限られた人たちの層を対象に研修をして、その研修した内容がその限られた人たちから広がるっていうことを期待してやったわけですけども、実態としてそういうことは起きてなかったんです。代表者を選んだりなんかしてますと、常に選ばれない人たちっていうのは常に固定してしまってるんですね、多くの場合。その場合にその選ばれない人たちっていうのは非常にはっきり言ってしまえば常に面白くないと思ってる。でそこに選ばれない人たちっていうところにあなたたちにもチャンスがありますよっていうふうにアプローチするだけで彼らのモチベーションっていうのはすごく高くなる。そういう実際に、心理的な面とそれと実際の技術の伝わりやすさとを両方一度に狙って考えついたものなんです。
The PRODEFI model currently covers the 9 villages of the department of Nioro-de-Rip. The Sise family lives in Filgi Gawan, one of these villages.
It would be great to grow mangoes and feed them to the family. If we had a lot of mangoes, we could sell what the family can't consume. PRODEFI staffers showed us how to make saplings, so we can do this ourselves now. But we'd like to learn a lot more.
The PRODEFI model employs local resources in providing training that meets local needs. Around 10 types of training projects are operating under the PRODEFI model. The courses cover such diverse areas as nursery, afforestation, fruit processing, soil preservation, soap making, color dyeing, and chicken and livestock farming. Other courses encompass microfinancing and planning to support activities. In the PRODEFI model, the theme of the training is decided according to local needs, and it can be applied to any region.
最初の頃は、プロジェクトがいろいろなものをくれるというようなことを村人は期待していたんですね。井戸を掘ってくれたり製粉機をくれたりっていうそういうなんか物をくれるっていうことを期待していたんですが、途中からプロジェクトは研修をやっていくというふうに方向を転換したので、それによって最初の頃はちょっと落胆をしているものがもらえないんだっていうので落胆しているところもあったんですが、研修をやっていくことによって自分たちで知識を得られる、それで自分たちで何かやっていけるっていうのが彼らの中にもどんどん分かってきて、それで自分たちで少しずつ活動を始めてきてるっていう様子が観察されます。
Today, friends are visiting Mr. Sisei's house. Everyone will go out to do some stonework. They learned their stonework skills from PRODEFI 2 years ago. In this region, it used to be that people could grow nothing because rains would flood everything. But that changed when people started piling up stones to protect their plantations.
Nothing grew here for 5 years. But with these stones in place, the grass now grows.
As they pile up stones, Mr. Sisei's friend, a cattle herder, just walks by.
Life's improved. The foods got better. We can now reap millet. There was no grass here until the year before, but it started growing last year. I think we'll get even more grass if we pile up more stones.
Today, the village is doing a course on seedling. People start gathering before the lesson. PRODEFI model training is open to everyone in the village, including women and children.
Men, women, and children all gather on training days. I'm convinced we can all move forward together. The project gives us the knowledge we need, and people are amassing funds themselves. We all aim to better ourselves. PRODEFI enables people to learn what interests them. That is totally different from the situation before. The villagers lead in this project. And once the project ends, I think people will continue to do things for themselves.
All PRODEFI model training materials and instructors and other participants are from the village or neighboring ones to keep costs low. Another benefit is that it is easy for novices to ask for advice as the instructors live locally. There are people called animators, which means people to revitalize. They facilitate information exchange by acting as a bridge between the PRODEFI project team and villagers.
We've had no problems in the 2 years since we began working with PRODEFI. We're communicating well with everyone. People are happy to ask us things.
Basil Ngom started working as an animator in 2001, beginning with afforestation activities.
The 4 villages I look after are all doing their best. For example, when one village does something, people in other villages see what's happening and participate. And it encourages them to do even better themselves.
As activities expand, residents begin to sense true unity. Villagers are increasingly self-motivated. Two years have passed since PRODEFI training started. The excellence of PRODEFI training is often the center of conversation when people gather, even at wedding parties, and the knowledge travels to neighboring villages. Today, Momas Sise will attend a wedding party in a neighboring village.
I have learned a lot from PRODEFI. Women can also participate in afforestation and sell the trees they grow themselves.
Mamadou Njai happened to be at the wedding. In passing, Momas Sise told him about PRODEFI model training.
I went to Gambia to find work, but I had to return to my village to look after my aged father. You can't earn much in Gambia. I think it's better to return home and work with your relatives. I really sensed that people in this village are united. I heard about PRODEFI from Mr. Sise, and I think it's wonderful. I'm going to talk about PRODEFI with everyone in my village. You see, when I return there.
Word of PRODEFI will spread from village to village. The people of Bulibaki village heard about PRODEFI and started participating in training in the neighboring village.
I went to see the neighboring Kulnala village when training started there. I learned even more about PRODEFI. I want to use my knowledge to benefit my village.
I heard they were learning soap making in Kulnala village. I wanted to participate after seeing what they were doing in Kulnala village.
I went to Kulnala village and saw them growing plants. You really understand things more when you see for yourself. We later started a plantation in Boliboki village. We're improving our knowledge, but we want to learn more. The past 2 years have been very important for us. You can now see goods produced under the PRODEFI program at a local market. We have not done a survey of how much the people have gained, but the villagers are very grateful for PRODEFI. We can surely say things are clearly different from 2 years ago.
If it weren't for the training, I wouldn't know how to make this syrup. It's great that I can make things myself from now on. In April 2005, PRODEFI extended the project a further 3 years. The project will provide an environment in which residents can continue their efforts under their own steam.
ですね、今回なんですけども、まず何が一番大きく変わるかと言いますと、これまでここ9村で行っていたのですが、その数を村の数をまず30村にするということと、基本的には全フェーズの、モデルを元にしまして研修を中心にした、住民の、能力強化、それプラスもう今度は3年間で本当にきっちり終わらなければいけませんので、住民が自分たちで自然資源管理活動ですとか経済活動を行い始めるのを見極めつつ見ながら こちらとしては少しずつ住民に対する投入を減らしていって身を引いていくっていうエクジストっていう考え方なんですけども、それをこの3年間で、やっていこうと思っています。
PRODEFI has greatly enhanced village living. It is helping build a new future in which people can draw on the knowledge they gain to revitalize their villages. And it aims to spread its activities to many other regions. The villagers look forward to harnessing what they learned today to build better tomorrows.